welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Los Angeles Angels. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. And he hits a ground ball right side. Frazier on to first in time. One up, one down.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 27.
Here's Trout. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. One down, base is empty. Smoked on the ground a second. Two quick outs at the top of the first here tonight.
Batting third, the designated hitter,
Brett Phillips will hit next. The 1-2. Base knock right field.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe.
He's going.
Ball to strike. Phillips runs. Cut on and miss. Throw to second. Great jump.
I think that still kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game 1. So that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
The 1-2. Caught him looking for the K. Angels strand 1. Orioles due up in the first. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now at Oriole Park. And on the mound in this one, Patrick Sandoval. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look off, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Here's a 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Next offering in the dirt. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
At the belt and fires. On a line out towards center. Squeezes it, and there's one away.
Batting third, the designated hitter,
Anthony Santander at the plate.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
That one finds the corner, and that is strike 2. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Renfroe makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
Mountcastle.
Runner at second, 2 down. Next pitch inside, and the count is 2-2.
It's a good take.
Ball.
And that misses off the outside edge. Gunnar Henderson up next. Runner leads away at second. Good job to fight that one off. And a payoff pitch. This to third. Tosses to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. Scoreless after 1. Welcome back. Top of the second. And here's the first baseman, Matt Thaiss.
21. Matt Thaiss.
Falling behind 2-1. And another ball.
1 strike.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think
Leading
about.
off for the Angels.
Gio Urshela steps in.
Gio Urshela.
And a 1-1. And now 2-1 after that missed inside. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Line drive, and that's a base hit. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And now Luis Rengifo. Little trouble with this one behind the plate, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Two down. And downstairs.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Left field. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit. In comes the first run of the game as the Angels take the lead.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
Chad Wallach now. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. And that's too high.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And the righty deals. That one in the dirt. 3 balls and a strike. That's ripped into the outfield. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock. Here's the throw. In comes the run from second. It's 2-0.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Number 9, the next to hit for the Angels. 1-1 now. That one missed.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. Rengifo on third. Wallach at first with no outs. In the dirt.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And next for L.A., Taylor Ward. He's 0 for 1. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one hammered back there. One run is in, bangs off the wall. He's in safely at second, and a run comes in to score. Tag, and he's out at the plate.
The base runner did a great job of making that a close play at the plate with an excellent slide. Made the catcher work to get out there and put down the tag. The throw was on the money, and that's what made the difference. Big-time play to cut down a run.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit. He's 0 for 1. The 1-1. In the dirt, squirts away from Rutschman. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
He just hasn't had it in this one. Been fighting himself out there, and that's just another example of it. We'll see if he can find it at all while he's still out there.
On the ground, out to short. Whips it to Mountcastle. Out number 3. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Angels 3 and the Orioles nothing. Back here in Baltimore, we head to the bottom of the second, and stepping in is the speedy Gunnar Henderson.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swings and misses, and it's 1-2. Good eye right there.
Doubled up on the slider away. 2-seamer here. Just watch and see.
On the ground, right side. Fires to first on the run. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
And now it's Austin Hayes.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
In the air to left center. Trout makes the grab for the second out.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Adam Frazier. Two down, nobody on. And there's a ball. And now it's filled up. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Got him swinging. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail in this one 3-0. And welcome back. On to the third inning. Now it's the DH for the Angels, Brett Phillips. Next offering is down low. Upstairs.
Full count.
The pitch. Struck him out swinging. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Fights it off. He'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hayes right there to make the grab. And that will end the inning. So they go quietly there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Angels 3 and the Orioles nothing. Back now at Oriole Park. And now the right fielder, Taron Vavra.
The right fielder.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Up the middle. He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Take notes on that swing, kids. That was a really nice breaking ball on the low outside corner, and he did all you can do with that pitch. He dropped the barrel down to it, stayed inside it with his hands, and just slapped it hard the opposite way.
Vavra gets his lead at first with nobody out. And the pitch goes down looking. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Led off this game with a double. The pitch. Good eye right there. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So first and second with 1 man gone. And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. The 1-1. Ground ball right side, could be 2. On to second, they get 1. Over to first, safe.
Good 2-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
And next for the Orioles, Anthony Santander. Flied out his first time. The 1-1. Breaking ball through there for a strike. And that's outside, and it's 2-2.
2-2.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Oh, he brought it back. Orioles strand a couple. Still down 3-0. All set for the start of the inning. Gio Urshela to the plate.
The third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Ball to strike. The pitch. And it's fouled away.
You know, these Angels showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Hayes makes the play, and there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And a 1-2. Ripped towards third. Henderson over to first in time. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth.
Number 35, Chad Wallen.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Chad Wallach. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And here it comes. Center field. Mullins in pursuit. Puts the squeeze on that one. That is the inning. And the Angels are gone in order. But they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier.
A rope into right, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the fourth.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Next to hit, Gunnar Henderson. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Out to short. Throws to first. 1 out in the bottom of the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Austin Hayes. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. Here's a 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. Hayes started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. Adam Frazier, the next to hit for the Orioles. Went down on strikes his first time through. Mountcastle stands at second with 2 gone. Next offering is downstairs. And there's a foul ball. Ripped on the ground to second. In plenty of time to first. That's out number 3. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. We've played 4. It's the Angels 3 and the Orioles nothing. Welcome back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, number 18. Swing and a ball popped up, and it falls. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Next to hit, Taylor Ward. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. Runner at first with no outs here. This one in the dirt. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Action in the pen down there. Brian Baker, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Coulomb, the lefty, warming up as well. The pitch. Ward checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Hayes has it sized up. Hauls it in for the out.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
And now batting, Mike Trout. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And he deals. That one fouled off. Kicks and deals. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a pitch. Looping, breaking ball, and he struck him out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Left-hand batter waits. And that one fouled off.
Here in the 5th inning, and here he is about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, he's really had to grind through to get to this point.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Angels leave one, but they lead it 3-0. Back here in Baltimore, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Taron Vavra. Bounced up the middle, and that chance handled. Not in time. He's safe.
Got himself in great position and couldn't have played that one any better, but just stood no chance with that great speed running down the line.
Jorge Mateo now caught looking his first time up. Now snap throw to first. Vavra back on a dive. Pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
You know, these Orioles finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
The 3-1.
Full count.
Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Cedric Mullins.
Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. Next offering is in for a strike. And the pitch to the right side. It's through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. First and second, one out. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Trout sizing it up. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Anthony Santander. They say it went.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Gassed it right by him. So they strand a pair. 5 innings complete. It's the Angels 3 and the Orioles nothing. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Ryan Baker.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
You know, these Angels putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen. And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at-bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Renfroe tries to hold up, appeal to first, didn't go. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. Hunter Renfroe hits one out, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Matt Thaiss comes up to hit here. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. He made him pay for that one, and they add a run. It's 5-zip.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Here's Gio Urshela, 1 for 2. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. And that's going to get into the corner.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So, man aboard. And next for the Angels, Luis Rengifo.
No.
And it is 2-1.
2-1.
Urshela on at first. Nobody out. Next pitch is popped up. Mateo makes the catch. And there's one down.
The catcher, number 35, Chad Wallach.
And here is Chad Wallach. And another ball. That one in for a strike, 2-2. Still only one out here in the inning. Two now. And down on strikes he goes. And there's two away.
Up next for the Angels.
Man at first. So in now for the Angels, number 9.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Here's a 1-1.
No. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one is upstairs. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Ward.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Taylor Ward. 1 for 3. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. On the ground to third. Throws across the diamond. That ends the frame. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. And the lead is now 5-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back. Bottom of the 6th. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Ryan Mountcastle. Singing Ryan Mountcastle, a former first-round pick by the Orioles in 2015. Here's the thing that gets me, though. He owns his own karaoke machine. And can I tell you, I've never done karaoke in my life.
You got to try it sometime.
Singy, what's your go-to karaoke song?
Yeah, probably some song that'll cost us too much to mention in this broadcast.
Next offering upstairs.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Renfroe going back on this one. And it hits the fence. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
So digging in, Gunnar Henderson. The pitch. Lined into left center, base hit. Mountcastle coming home. Throw home, he beats it. It's 5-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Patrick Sandoval done for the night, and he leaves with the lead after giving them some decent innings. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a moment. They turn things over to the southpaw, Tucker Davidson. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Tucker Davidson.
Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Orioles. Here comes a pitch. And that one almost got him.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
At the belt and fires. This one in the air center field. Trout settles under it. And it's caught for the out.
Oriole Park still one of the most beautiful ballparks in all of baseball. I can't say another franchise does it better than Baltimore. The opening day ceremony, the players come in from the outfield through the center field wall, long orange carpet, so many fans here. Just a great place.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jimmy Herget is loosening up. This would be his first appearance for the club. Wants getting cranked up as well. Henderson leads off first with one away. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield, got to the spot, turned around and made a nice catch.
And now Terran Vavra will get a chance to hit. That signature warehouse in right field as well. You talk about knowing where you are, a sense of place. I mean, who can forget Griffey? He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We're through 6 full. Angels 5, and the Orioles 1. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Cionel Perez. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters.
Number 58, Cionel Perez.
Here's Mike Trout. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Mike Trout.
The 1-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Sends it across to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Just an outstanding play going up the middle right there. And the exchange to get the throw off to first just shows you why he's one of the best shortstops around. So smooth, yet so quick at the same time. And any slower, and those wheels burning down the first baseline are going to turn that into an infield hit.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1-2.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
1-2 now. Liner, base hit. Around first, heading for 2. In safely, it's a double and his 2nd hit.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And next for L.A., Matt Thaiss. He's already homered in this game. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Here comes Renfroe around third. He'll score easily, and the lead is up to 5.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So 2 down. Gio Urshela, the next to hit for the Angels. Here's a 1-1. Hit in the air, right field. Favre sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. No errors and a man left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Angels 6 and the Orioles 1. Back now at Oriole Park, set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jorge Mateo. The wide to kick the pitch. Way inside, gets out of the way. Two now. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit, and that turns the lineup over.
Up next for the Orioles.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup, Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. So now 1-2.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And now the lefty up the middle. The flip goes to second. Safe there. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. Huh? 1-1 now. And misses inside. Mateo, the lead runner out at second. Mullins on at first with nobody out. That misses, and the count is 3-1. And the pitch. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. Nope, he held back.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Anthony Santander, the next to hit for the Orioles. And here it comes. Going to count 1 and 2.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
And he deals. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Now all even up. And now it's filled up.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Bases juiced, no outs. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Ryan Mountcastle.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
The pitch. And he pumps it a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And a pitch. That one ran inside, almost got him. One out, bases full. Ball four, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
One out, bases loaded. Here's the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
Next pitch is downstairs.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn two, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get two and end up with nothing.
The tying run at the plate. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
The kick, the 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's two down. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Orioles. So now 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Angels 6 and the Orioles 2. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the 8th. So in now for the Angels, Luis Rengifo.
Rengifo.
The 2-1. That one ripped. That's back there. Gone into the flag cord. He sends one out the opposite way, and they add on. It's 7-2.
Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
Chad Wallach, the next to hit for the Angels. And a pitch. Just missed. Kicks and deals. And that's in for a strike. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So a man aboard, and the batter will be the shortstop, number 9. Next pitch is popped up. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away.
The left fielder, number 3, Taylor Ward.
Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. The the pitch. Runner on the go. Right side. And that one finds its way through. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Number 78 on the pitch here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And next for the Angels, Mike Trout. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the right-hander deals. And now 2-2. Foul tip into the mitt, struck him out. Digging in, Brett Phillips. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Smash to the left side. They take the force out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Angels get one with a solo homer. It's now a 7-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Adam Frazier. Ball to strike. Swinging a foul straight back. The 1-2. Bounce to the right side. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Right fielder, Terran Vavra.
So up next, Terran Vavra. The 1-1.
Ball inside.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
The wind of the pitch. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
And into the box for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Kicks and fires. On the ground, right side. And it gets by him. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Cedric Mullins. The 1-1. And that one is inside. Mateo at second with 2 down. Fly ball down the line, and that is a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. Flares it into the outfield. Brings it in for the 3rd out. And the Orioles leave 1. They're down 5. It's 7-2. And welcome back. Hunter Renfroe at the plate.
The right fielder, number 12, Hunter Renfroe.
That's out to center field. Mullins settles under it and puts the squeeze on that. And there's one down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And next for L.A., Matt Thaiss. He's already homered here in this one. Ball to strike. The pitch. Hard hit right side. The throw to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the third baseman, Gio.
So in now for the Angels, Gio Urshela.
Let's go, O's.
Here's a 1-1.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
And that one is lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Angels 7 and the Orioles 2. New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Jimmy Herget.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Next is the designated hitter, Anthony Santander.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Next offering way upstairs. Action in the Angels bullpen. Shohei Ohtani, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Rutschman aboard here at first with nobody out. Here's a 2-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Man at first, Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Mountcastle.
Fought off foul. Next offering misses, and the count is even 2-2. Ground ball right side, could be 2. They get 1. Back to the pitcher covering, double play, and that's the ball game.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for these guys today.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels, 7 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Orioles, 2 runs, 10 hits.